want to talk to you today about an ancient phenomena that is happening on many, many levels in Christianity today. About people who desert, people who walk away. There are those who desert marriages. There are those who desert their local churches and the leadership God has placed over them. There are those who are actually deserting Christ today. They call it deconstructing their faith. Well, beloved, bottom line, it's desertion. And I want you to notice how it happened under Jesus' leadership and how Jesus took care of it. We find the story in John chapter 6, verses 60 through 71. Many of the disciples said, "This is a very hard to understand. Who will accept it?" Now notice, many of his disciples were upset with the teaching. Not a few, many. Jesus was aware that his disciples were complaining, so he said to them, "Does this offend you? Then what will you think if you see the Son of Man ascend to heaven again? The Spirit alone gives eternal life. Human effort accomplishes nothing. And the very words I have spoken to you are spirit and life. But some of you do not believe me." For Jesus knew from the beginning which ones didn't believe, and he knew who would betray him. Then he said, "That is why I said that people cannot come to me unless the Father gives them to me." At this point, many of his disciples turned away and deserted him. You hear that? Not a few. Many of his disciples turned away and deserted him. Then Jesus turned to the 12 and said, "Are you going to leave?" Simon Peter replied, "Lord, to whom shall we go? For you have the words of eternal life. We believe and we know that you are the Holy One of God." Now, brothers and sisters, I want you to notice these people that deserted Christ. I want you to notice why. Number one, because they found his teaching hard to understand and to accept. And number two, again, verse 60 and 61, because they were offended. Now, the word here for offense or offended means to see that which violates your personal opinion and therefore gives you the right to rebel. I mean, it's a big word, this idea of offense. There are so many people today. They're getting offended with spiritual leadership in their life. They're getting offended with their parents. They're getting offended with the government. And it has nothing to do with right and wrong. It's just their personal opinions. Now, brothers and sisters, if we're going to stay in committed relationships, we're going to have to understand that we need to get past our personal opinions. One of the things I teach every young couple when they get married is this simple truth. You're not marrying each other to change each other. That 99% of the decisions you make in life will have nothing to do with right and wrong. It's just a matter of opinion. What color shall we paint the wall? What shall we have for dinner tonight? What color tiles do we want to put on the floor in our dream house? It's opinions. 99% of the things that go on in the world today, and the reason why people desert their families, desert their churches, desert spiritual leadership, is something violated their personal opinion, and they were offended. Maybe a pastor forgot to shake their hand. Maybe a spiritual leader in their life forgot to say hello to them on their birthday. Whatever, it's some personal opinion. And so they desert. They walk away. I want you to notice that these attitudes and complaints did not change what Jesus taught. He said many of them turned away, and Jesus turned and looked at the apostles and said, "Do you want to go too? Do you want to leave too?" Jesus didn't try to hang on to people. Jesus recognized, you don't hold on to people. You don't put people in bondage to feel like they have to stay. If they want to go, you let them go. But Jesus did not change his teaching trying to hold on to people. But I also want you to notice something else. Jesus didn't chase after these people that left. Now there are people, they take Jesus' teaching on the one lost sheep, and they take it to such an extreme that Jesus wouldn't recognize his doctrine. Well, if that pastor really cared about me, he'd be searching for me. No, not necessarily. You need to come to an understanding that when people get offended and desert and walk away, that was their decision to walk away. They did not get lost. They made a decision to walk away. Sometimes as a connect group leader, sometimes as a pastor, you have to recognize these people have made a decision of desertion. Let them go. Those who stay, you take care of. Now, I know this sounds like a horrible negative thing, but all over the world right now, desertion is amazing in churches. Desertion is amazing in companies and relationships and marriages and families. Sometimes you have to recognize when people make a decision to walk away, focus your attention on the people that stay, not on those that walked